Yeah, we've only been here just over a week. I think we've hit the ground running pretty much. So every opportunity that's been in front of us, we've pretty much taken. Obviously, that first match was interrupted with rain, but we had a really good hit out against Ireland, and training's been at a really high standard too. So yeah, we're looking forward to tomorrow and getting some more game time in.
So yeah, as you said, the repeat fixture against Ireland tomorrow. As a leadership group, what were some of the things that you, Meg, and Michelle sort of spoke about wanting to maybe bring into this second match?
I think it's just making the most of the opportunity in the middle. Obviously, people have been working on things in the off season as well, so just encouraging players to bring those things to life in matches and those sorts of things. But I think the playing group is pretty experienced and really aware of the value of the games at this stage. So that's our focus, just making the most of the things that we want to bring to life in matches and competing in international cricket again.
Nice. And from a personal standpoint, how are you feeling about your own form and preparation? Like, do you feel like time in the middle is going to be really important for you over the next week, or a net session's just as beneficial for you?
Yeah, I think, batting in the middle order in T20 in this team, I'm used to not batting in every game, so I'm not too concerned about that. We had some really good hit outs at home as well, so I feel like I've spent some time in the middle. It's just a matter of maybe getting some little opportunities over here, but by the same token, I'm not too concerned about that either. I think experience tells me sometimes those are few and far between. So yeah, it's just about making the most of little opportunities around training, and when that opportunity comes in the middle, I'm looking forward to it.
Thanks, Rach.
Andrew McGlashan.
Thanks, Lucy. Hey, Rach. Can I just ask a slightly bigger picture question? Obviously, you're in Ireland for this week preparing and facing the home side a few times. How important is it for a team like Australia to play these developing teams, perhaps as the World Cup backs on a bit more regularly, sort of thing? And do you see it as part of the responsibility of a team like Australia to help grow the game that way?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's pretty fundamental to the growth of the game. Not just the major players, so to speak, always playing each other. I think opportunities like this are fundamental to growing our game globally. And from our point of view, if the opportunity presents, we'd love to chat with the Irish girls as well. Just about the game of cricket in general. We probably haven't quite had a chance to do that yet, but yeah, I think to your point, from our point of view, we want to, I guess, grow the game globally and understand our role in helping do that.
And just on the game and a half we've had so far and the couple of games to come, I mean, I suspect conditions in Birmingham may be a little bit different to what you're facing in Ireland, but are there any specific things you're taking from these matches, particularly the bowling group, maybe that's had perhaps a little bit more of a run out than most of you batters so far?
Yeah, well, I guess one thing that's standing out, it's been pretty hot over in England from what we've observed since we arrived. So perhaps conditions might be a little bit drier there than what we're facing here, but that's okay. I think time in the middle is just as valuable, regardless from our point of view, particularly coming off our off season, so to speak. So yeah, I think it's just one of those things that as a team you're aware you have to adjust to conditions, and potentially there could be some points of difference. But probably one of the good things about being here as well is being able to bat on hybrid wickets, which we don't necessarily get back home. So we've certainly taken that opportunity as well while we've been in Ireland.
And can I just quickly check, has Jess arrived now? And if so, have we seen her? And have we she after a slight delay back here in Australia?
Yeah, she has arrived. She got in last night. I haven't actually seen her though. We had a pretty long training session yesterday, so we haven't crossed paths yet. But I'm sure we'll see her this morning and also at training. And by all accounts, she's fit and ready to go. So yeah, I'm sure it'll be just a matter of time before we see her back in the 11.
Thanks, Rach.
Em, you had another couple. Do you want to go again?
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Luce. Rach, obviously getting closer to heading over to Birmingham. What's the feel among the group? Like, is it sort of similar to maybe heading into a World Cup, or is there a sense that it's going to be something completely different?
No, I think there is a sense that it will be a little bit different. It's almost the unknown. None of us have ever played at a Commonwealth Games, but certainly we've heard from different athletes on what to expect from the experience, and I think the team's just really looking forward to it. to be around a whole group of different athletes and different sports and be a team within a much larger team as well. I think we're all really looking forward to that aspect of it, and being a part of a tournament where there's going to be some pretty challenging games for us as well. So it's just obviously we've got these next couple of games in front of us over here, which we're looking forward to playing, but one eye on what's to come as well.
Yeah, you posted on Twitter the other day that you caught the flight over with one of your former colleagues from Bowls Australia. Are you able to just expand on the story there? Like, can you tell us when you worked there? Were you playing cricket at the same time? And what was it like to rekindle that connection with Barry?
Yeah, I was playing cricket at the time, so it was probably well over 10 years ago, to be honest. But Baz and I were both employed at Bowls Australia, and I was still in the national team playing for Australia at that time too, just as he was as well. So we used to obviously share stories back in the office when we were working and those sorts of things, and travelled around the country working on bowls tournaments as well. So it was really nice to see him again. I haven't seen him for a few years, and obviously we'll be following each other as we've done over the years too. So looking forward to following their journey throughout the tournament, and hopefully they have some success too.
Did it sort of make you stop and consider how far the women's game of cricket has come, and sort of also your own career? Like, I guess back then probably would have been a little bit unsure if you, like, being a full-time cricketer was going to be a viable option, and now you're on a plane for Commonwealth Games as a full-time professional athlete.
Yeah, absolutely. It probably wasn't even in my mind that this could potentially be my profession and those sorts of things. I always envisaged that I'd probably have to work and play at this level. So times have certainly changed, and certainly for the better. It's been really nice to experience that transition and the professionalisation of the game in Australia. So it's amazing how quickly things can change, but definitely enjoying it, and I'm grateful for that experience as well. I think it's made a huge difference being able to experience both.
Cool. And just finally, Commonwealth Games, I guess, maybe similar to Olympic Games, are sort of events that a really broad range of people from around the world tune into. Is the opportunity to sort of put the women's game on show for a broader audience that might usually tune in, is that something that's motivating the team?
Yeah, well, I think every time we go out to play, we want to put on a really good show and the best possible, I guess, product or showcase of the game and our skills and those sorts of things. So from that perspective, it probably doesn't change too much. But I think the potential to reach an even a broader audience and potentially grow the game is really exciting. I think that's something that we want to be part of, and I guess that journey starts here in Ireland as well. Hopefully we can continue to grow the game and people fall in love, particularly with the women's game as well.
Thank you, Rach.
Thanks, Em. Dan, do you want to jump in?
Sure. Just in terms of, Rachel, just in terms of the Commonwealth Games, do you have any memories of particular Australian heroics that sort of inspired you at a younger age, or not necessarily Commonwealth Games, but just from Commonwealth Games or Olympics or anything like that? It's really fancy along the journey.
There's been a few. I think probably the one I was reading more recently as well and reminded of was in Melbourne, the Melbourne in 2006, I think it was. And McCann, she was running the marathon. It was a really close finish. Her and her opponent were going basically toe to toe after running all that distance coming into the stadium, and I think that was a really special moment. And obviously not too long after that she sadly passed away. So I think that the opportunity to play in these type of tournaments is really special from an athlete's point of view, but it just shows you how precious not only life is, but these moments as well. So that's probably a memory. I remember watching that when I was younger and getting reminded of it as well, coming over here. I think that was probably a really special moment.
No, thanks for that. Just one more, in terms of just cricket perspective, how's Des going? Back?
Who was that? she's going well. I think, obviously it's probably a little bit frustrating for her, given that she's just playing a little bit of a waiting game at the moment. But yeah, she's had a great attitude around the squad, is as professional as ever in terms of her preparation and those sorts of things. So yeah, no doubt if an opportunity comes up, she'll be ready to go. But yeah, like any player with injury, it's frustrating when you're not quite able to do things that you'd like to do. But yeah, I think, as I said, her attitude's been exemplary, and she's been fantastic around the squad.
Oh yeah, that's all there.
Now we're talking.
That was massive stuff. Let me guess, you ran up that quick.